Okay, so first off, no thoughts, head empty music in the background because I like Nintendo music. I clean to this music. Don't worry about why or what it is I actually do. But at work, I clean to this music. We have a basic, not the entirety of shonen anime, but we have a rough, just grab of shonen anime that we're going to be ranking because, like I said, I am a man of impeccable taste. All right. Now, I've read some of these manga. Some of these I've never seen, which is why never seen is here. I'll go ahead and give my assumption based on what I know of the anime, or if I don't know anything, I'm just going to go ahead and toss it there and we're going to move on. Now, Seven Deadly Sins, I actually have a tattoo of Escanor's Lion Sin of Pride on my back right shoulder. It was my second tattoo ever. It's surrounded by Sasuke's curse mark. I designed it myself, small flex. It's not that cool as design, but it looks pretty cool. However, Seven Deadly Sins, I've never read the manga. Heard it was way better there. But the anime, disgusting. Atrocious. It rightfully so deserves a C. Now, I only say C because Escanor is such a cool character in general. Bon is cool. Meliodas is cool. King, Deanne, Gother. Damn. Who's the other one? That's how you know it's a C ranking. I don't know the characters. Usually if I have like a higher ranking, I'll know most of the characters. Now there is one exception that I'm looking at right now. This anime, I don't even know the name for it. I'm gonna be completely honest. We're just gonna skip past that. Never seen it, never heard of it. Akame ga Kill, one of the first 10 anime I think I've seen. This taught me hurt. This taught me pain. If you haven't seen Akame ga Kill, I definitely recommend it. We're gonna go ahead and toss that in A because I truly do believe that's an A rank, anime. It's really good. Attack on Titan. Now, if you didn't think it was going to be utter perfection, let's be real. Come on. It's Attack on Titan. A lot of people have, their qualms about Attack on Titan. Me personally, I don't. But I'm just built different. I know what good storytelling is. I loved it. I love the soundtrack. I love the visuals. I haven't read the manga, but I heard it's good there too. I love everything about it. Don't know what the resolution is. And this is one of the few manga that I'm actually, or anime that I'm waiting to see to completion just visually, not reading it. Mainly because I don't know where to find it. I think the copy of Attack on Titan Volume 1, like the manga, but I haven't. I'm not towards the end whatsoever. Where the anime is, that's where I'm at, kind of thing. So no spoilers, please. Assassination Classroom. I actually watched this again recently. I love Assassination Classroom. I love Nagisa. I love Karma. Karma? Is it Karma? Is this Karma? Is that his name? I feel like that's correct, but I also might be tripping. Regardless, I love the storytelling. I love Nagisa when he pops off. I just love this show in general. It's a good watch. I'll watch it again for sure. Baki. Now look, this is a hot take, right? But I'm gonna put Baki A mainly because as a man, this gets me aggressive. This makes me want to go out and fight old women. Why old women in particular? Because I know I'm gonna win. I can fight other men and win, but I know there's no contest. I'd feel like a Baki character the way I disassemble older women. Now don't take that out of context, because that does sound like I'm out here abusing grandmas. I love my grandma, but regardless, we're just gonna move past that. Now this is the anime slash manga about writing anime slash manga. Never seen it, but I am very interested because I do like art. I'm practicing in my spare time. That's a lie. I'm not practicing as much as I should. I'm actually not practicing at all. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. Black Clover. Now I'm gonna give a B. Now Black Clover, don't get me wrong, Black Clover is a good manga standalone. It is very heavily compared to Naruto. And I see it. You have the devil, you have the Sasuke archetype character. You have the Naruto, I'm not the best, but I'm training my hardest type character in Asta. You have the incredible sensei in Yami. You have these good side characters. Luck is an incredible side character. Luck's actually one of my favorite characters. You have this now wizard. All right, let me actually not talk about the most recent chapters. However, this is, I like it. I like a standalone. I like the fact that Asta is a short, buff king. That makes me, as a relatively average height, but I feel short kind of male that goes to the gym, that gets me excited. Now, don't take that out of context. I like buff dudes. However, Black Clover, pretty solid. I've read the manga. I think I read it once halfway, and then I read it the full way through. And it was really cool. It hyped me up. I liked a lot of the scenes. So definitely excited for the movie that was announced not that long ago. Now Bleach. Bleach is an A. I want to put it higher. but I can't, mainly because of the whole Fullbring thing. The Fullbring arc in Bleach did kind of bring it down. Like, I know there's that whole Ginjo was the first ever Soul Reaper. They hinted at it. It was cool, but I just didn't like. Sorry, I just didn't like the fights. I didn't really like the story. I feel like the Fullbring, like after that section, you never saw anything to do with them until the Thousand Year Blood War arc. If that's a spoiler, that's not a spoiler. That's a spoiler. They just go over characters. I'm not gonna say anything else. But it pretty much just loses its touch. What does Fullbring bring to the table? Absolutely nothing. Now, Blue Exorcist. Okay, I was about to say Blue Exorcist is a B, mainly because the manga's taking so damn long. Now, as just outside looking in, I don't know why it's taking so long. Obviously, it's like 40 plus chapters, but I think it's only one chapter a month at this point. Because I read it on the same time that I read Twin Star Exorcist, which I actually really do like, but that's not on the list. However, it's good. Like, don't get me wrong, it is good. I like it. It's good. I like it. That's all I can say. Pretty much, I like the storytelling. I like Rin. I like his brother. I forget Okamura or something. Like, I know that's their last name. I don't know his name. Yukio. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Now, Boruto, if you didn't see this coming, this is an F. Mainly and 100% only an F. Like, if there was a lower tier, I would put it there. But it only gets an F because, for one, it's ass. You can argue with me all you want. I will not ever, consider myself a Boruto fan. The fights that are incredible are because of Sasuke and, I was going to say Vegeta for some reason. Sasuke and Naruto. Boruto himself. Yeah, he had that whole thing where they play a lot of the OG Naruto characters as well. Boruto should have never been able to stab Sasuke in the eye. I read that far into the manga. I actually read only until a few chapters after that one power-up that Naruto uses with Kurama, which I was genuinely sad about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, mind your business. Like, you don't know what the power-up is. You haven't seen it yet. I don't think... It has been animated. Never mind. If you haven't seen it, you don't like Boruto. Plain and simple. There's no spoilers. Like, you should have been spoiled yourself. However, Boruto's an F. Cells at work. I watched Psyche K, right? Where's Psyche K? Psyche K somewhere. I watched Psyche K, and I was like, okay, Cells at Work looks like it'd be similar. It did kind of let me down. It was enjoyable in its own right, but it's definitely not... Nothing, I think, would be on the level of Boruto, but... Cells at Work definitely didn't do it for me. I'm actually currently watching Code Geass, and currently, I'm putting it in the middle between B and A. But because I haven't finished it, I'm going to put it B. However, I really do like Lelouch. I like his contrast with Suzaku. I like everything. There is a couple of scenes in which that one girl with the glasses is busting to Princess Euphemia. I posted this on my TikTok. I post very, very briefly on my TikTok every so often. Why? Because sometimes I just think, you know what, I'm funny and I want to see those videos again. Mind your business. So it's the same as my YouTube. If you want to go ahead and look at what the content I have there is, definitely a lot more face than there is here. I have a face cam, but I haven't used it yet, or whatever. Dragon Ball GT. Dragon Ball GT is a C. Super Saiyan 4, cool. The fight between Gogeta and the Shenrons. Well, he only fought Omega Shenron, but that whole arc was pretty cool. I didn't like how they did Vegeta. I didn't like how they did Krillin. I didn't like how they did a lot of the character redesigns, and I'm glad it's not canon. Fight me on that. Super Saiyan 4 is not cooler than Super Saiyan Blue. I truly do believe that, and if you don't, you're wrong, incorrect. Dragon Ball Super, I'm actually going to put Dragon Ball Super B. Now, I want to put it A, but there's a lot of plot, issues with Dragon Ball Super. I do like a lot of the forms, I'm reading the manga right now. I've caught up in the manga, and I really like Ultra Ego. If it was only for forms, I'd put it a little higher, but, there's some, it's just fighting. There's not much depth to it. It's literally just fighting. Dragon Ball Z, we're going to put it A, only because of the significance it had on me as a child. It itself is pretty, alright. It's not the best thing. It's not the worst thing ever, but, mind your business. I did really like a lot of the villains in Dragon Ball Z in general. Frieza, incredible. Majin Buu, I did kind of enjoy Majin Buu, but Perfect Cell, perfection, period. That's my favorite Dragon Ball villain of all time. Mind your business. Fight me on that. Death Note, the first half of Death Note belongs in utter perfection. The second half with N, I did not like. It kind of fell off. I did like enjoy it to a degree. I like Light's death was okay, but just the whole, I don't know. They just made a baby L, and it wasn't. I liked L as a character, plain and simple. This one's gonna be a hot take, but Demon Slayer I'm actually putting in utter perfection. I've read the manga. I've read it twice actually. Some of the scenes are so impactful. I just really enjoy it. I liked Akaza's backstory. I liked all of the backstories. I like the love scene between what's her name, the buff female. Well, she's not buff, but like she's strong. The love pillar. I feel like it's something with a K. Kanroji, maybe. I don't know. I could be incorrect. And that snake guy. I like the backstories, like I mentioned. I like Zenitsu popping off on one of the upper demons. You guys are gonna see that eventually if you're anime only. But yeah, no, it's good. I like it. I don't have really faults with it. Aside from the fact that it was stated that the effects that we see, or like that the manga shows, like the dragons, the water dragons, all of the wind, scythe-ish kind of things, that's only for the reader to know that a certain move is being used. I don't like that. Just take that away and make that non-canon after you made that canon, and then we're gonna be good. Okay. This is Ace No Diamond or something like that. I don't know. I love sports anime. Sports anime are so high in my list. Yowamushi Pedal, actually, like the first episode for the last season dropped yesterday, and bro, I'm so excited. I haven't seen it yet. I started watching it at the gym, but then I was doing sprints. Regardless, I've never seen it, so I'm not gonna place it anywhere. But if it's a sports anime and it gets me just as hyped, it's definitely high up on the list. Same thing. I want to say this is, I feel like Dorohedoro is what this name is, but I could very well be mistaken. So I'm going to take that away, EX cancel that, and we're just going to put in Never Seen. Dr. Stone, I've read a good majority. I actually really enjoy Dr. Stone. I like the whole, I just really like the build-up of characters. I'm not anywhere near done with the manga. Like I kind of dropped it for a while. But it was one of those things that's really, I don't know. It's like, it's cool. You have to be smart in this world, like where Senku is. Is his name Senku? I feel like it is. I might be mistaken. But he is the main protagonist. I don't know, like, how to explain how I feel about this. This song in the background's a pop, by the way. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I love Kirby. I'm pretty sure this is from Kirby. But yeah. Dr. Stone, solid. It was actually, I think at the first or second Anime Expo that I ever went to, I saw Dr. Stone, like the first episode, or like the teaser that they had. That was cool. Eyeshield 21, again, never seen it. For a fan of sports anime, I haven't seen some sports anime, of course. Hinomaru Sumo is a here, but I actually really enjoyed Hinomaru Sumo. Eyeshield 21, definitely wanna watch it. I've heard a lot of good things about it from friends that also like sports anime. This thing's getting loud, so hopefully it's not loud to you guys. Fairy Tail. Now, Fairy Tail, I have a lot of qualms with Fairy Tail. This is my older brother's favorite anime, which I've tried to show him better anime, and it has not broken the cycle. I'm going to put it at B, mainly because, don't get me wrong, Natsu's cool. Zeref is cool. Lox is incredibly cool. I like a lot of the fight scenes. I like Gagio. I like Urza. I like Gray. I like Lucy. I like a lot of the Fairy Tail guild themselves. I like, what's his name? He's like the Shanks of Fairy Tail. I know you guys know what I'm talking about if you see in Fairy Tail. And yes, I compared him to Shanks because Shanks is the superior version. Regardless, at a certain point, it literally is just, hey, my friends are in danger. Let me power up. Why? Like, I understand, for your friends. And that's mainly what anime is. That's what gets people so hyped about it. But, like, it felt like it was always on Natsu. And don't get me wrong, like, it's always on Goku and Vegeta. It's always on, Rin. It's always on Asta. But it just felt like everybody else was ass. Like, Gray, yeah, he was fighting. Urza, she was fighting. She was going crazy. Lucy, she was doing her thing. But eventually, they got folded, and it was just on Natsu every single time. And personally, I didn't like that. I don't know. Fire Force, I have not finished, but I'm putting that high up on the list. For one, love Soul Eater. Soul Eater's incredible. I love I absolutely adore Dragon's design, Dragon's fight against Arthur that just came to a conclusion, if I'm not mistaken, not that long ago. I like a lot of the characters. I haven't read that much of it. When I used a, all right, close your ears if you're a law-abiding citizen. When I used a manga app that was just pretty much free, I would read Fire Force, and then that app got discontinued, and I could never find another place to read this. If you know somewhere, send the link. But I really enjoyed it. I haven't watched it per se, but I did react to one episode on this YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description. It's cool. I like it. I mean, I like the video. I just like Fire Force. Let me be a fan. Damn. Now, Fist of the North Star is, I'm pretty sure what this is. No idea. All I know is, oh man, I don't know the voice line. I'm also not going to embarrass myself by putting the voice line or trying to put the voice line through my guttural intestines. I don't know what that means, but we're going to go ahead and move on. Full Metal Alchemist, come on. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you knew it was going to be utter perfection. I do have, 2 tattoos? I have the Truth, and then I have part of Scar's, tattoos on his right hand, I believe, just because, for one, it looks cool, and I like anime tattoos that are very, low-key. If you saw the Truth tattoo I had, I'll go through my tattoos in a separate video if that's something that people are curious about, because I do have a lot, and they're mainly anime-related. Food Wars, I do enjoy Food Wars. Don't like the fact that they're nutting everywhere, but I read the manga, I watched the anime, and I was like, damn, this kind of goes crazy. In terms of what they were doing with the storytelling and cooking, it was cool. But then you have those Yamete kind of scenes. I can't get behind it. Gintama, haven't seen it. Is that a crime? Maybe. I don't know. Haikyuu, hot take, hottest takes of all time. Utter perfection. I love Haikyuu. Nothing as a small little anime nerd boy gets me as excited as watching Haikyuu. I feel like I could fight the world after I watch Haikyuu. What that means? No idea. Do I want to do it? Yes, I do. Hajime no Ippo. This is actually my favorite anime of all time, by the way. I do have the fly from their banner on my arm. So, yeah. That was my third? That was my third tattoo ever. No, that was my first tattoo ever. Yeah, that was my first tattoo ever. Oh my god. Period. Hajime no Ippo, we're gonna put that at A. Hajime no Ippo, the fighting. Hajime no Ippo is just cool. I do, at work, I have a friend, and we constantly talk about Ippoing somebody, hitting that, the Dempsey roll and just, you know what I mean. This is High School of the Dead, if I'm not mistaken. I saw that one scene where the boobs kind of fluctuate and the bullet goes between them, so I do want to rate that at as a C at least, because creativity unmatched. But I can't do that. Hunter x Hunter, I am gonna put at B, mainly because it's not completed. It's not a finished product. I'm gonna put it high tier B though, because I love Netero. I love him and Komugi. I love the Chimera and Arc in general. Gon's a menace. Kurapika, I feel like hasn't done much aside from fight Uvogin. But that might be because, in the manga you only see so much. Inuyasha, I have not seen Inuyasha. I am realizing that my watch list is kind of, don't get me wrong, I've seen all of these, but my watch list is kind of slacking. Jujutsu Kaisen, now this is going to be a hot take as well. I have Sukuna in his little eye and mouth form that comes up on Yuji's cheek. I have that tattooed on me as well. I really like the storytelling in the manga. A lot of people didn't understand the Colon game. I didn't for a while. I like Hikari. Hikari is incredible. Gojo is just that boy. I have idea of getting some sort of other Jujutsu Kaisen tattoo based on the fact that when Geto tells Gojo, are you the strongest because you're Gojo Satoru, or are you Gojo Satoru because you are the strongest? And I don't know why, but that kind of hits in a different way. Don't mind your business. It is A tier. All right, now this is where my true biasism comes out. All right, JoJo's Part 1 is a B. JoJo's Part 2, actually, all right, let's be real. JoJo's Part 2 is a B. JoJo's Part 1 is a C. I had to struggle through it. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of slow. I like Dio. I like Hamon, but I don't know, something about Jonathan. Not my boy. Now, Part 3, Stardust Crusaders, Jotaro. A, easy. Part 4 is probably my favorite part. Part 5 is on the same level. I have not seen Part 6. Now, I know that's a disservice to myself, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it there. I know it's going to be at least an A, mainly because of what people have been saying. I'm excited for it. I really am. Hello, Kuroko no Basket. We're gonna put that B, mainly because of how ridiculous it is. The Generation of Miracles is cool. Akame is cool. I like Kisei. Yes, okay, Kisei Ryota. I really like Akashi Murosaki Bara. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But this is a good anime. Like it got me hyped up. I love sports anime. Sports anime. I was gonna say anime because I say that a lot. Is rated pretty highly on my list. You will not see one below C if I've actually seen it. Magi. I had to put it in never seen. I did see the Netflix spinoff with what's his name? This man, Sinbad, Adventures of Sinbad, and I actually really enjoyed that. So just based on that, we're gonna put that at a B, just because I want my never seen list not to really go past that, and it is going past that. Oh my god, it's going past that a lot. Now Mob Psycho, I'm sorry, I've never seen it. I've tried recently actually, and I can't get behind the character designs. And I know people are gonna be upset at that, but I just what do you want me to do? Like it's ugly. Damn. This is another hot take. I'm gonna put My Hero at B. I want to put it in A, but like looking at the competition, I just really can't. My Hero has some great storytelling, in my opinion. A lot of people are a little upset about Horikoshi's newest cover with what that Invisible Girl, and like don't get me wrong, I don't really have any thoughts on that. It's just kind of my boy's drawing. I can't really say like, oh man, I'm so disappointed when there's people that draw and watch and voice act hentai. And I mean, do what you want, mind your business. Like I don't really care. Bust to what you need to bust to. But me personally, I can't really have an opinion if that outlet's out there. I mean, I like My Hero. It did get me a little excited to watch Bakugo versus Deku the first time. The second time too. Oh my god, it's here. We'll get to that in another one. Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, right? Let's get completely serious. One of my first anime ever. Really enjoyed it. Also, beside filler, Naruto itself is incredible. I have a Rock Lee tattoo. I love Rock Lee. I have a Sasuke tattoo. I was actually born on the exact same day as Sasuke, July 23rd. So do with that information what you will. But yeah, these don't really need to speak. I don't need to speak on them. It's Naruto Shippuden. Noragami, I've never seen. My watch list is kind of deep. Dragon Ball itself. Now, Dragon Ball, I have to put at a B. I'm going to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool. The storytelling is nice. I like, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien. I like their introductions. I like the more held back fights, the martial arts tournaments, but it's just not my thing. Full Metal Alchemist itself, not Brotherhood, never seen it. One Piece, let's be real. Like, come on. One Piece is utter perfection. Now, I was the biggest One Piece hater for the longest time, mainly because it was funny, but also because I kind of hated Usopp. But now, God Usopp, I still don't like his nose. That will never change. But Usopp, One Piece in general, just incredible. I'm actually reading the manga for One Punch Man. I'm caught up. It's an A. I mean, yeah, it's a gag, kind of show with Saitama being, the One Punch Man. But I don't know. The more recent chapters really showed his morals. And he was he was very good. If you have not seen Seraph of the End, or read it actually, I don't know how the anime is, but if you've not read Seraph of the End, please do yourself a favor. Please. This show, manga, incredible. So damn good. It might go into utter perfection when it finishes, whenever that may be, because this is like Blue Exorcist that just comes out once a month, I think. The Promise Neverland, the first season of the show, really good. The manga I've heard is really good. We're gonna put it in B mainly because I don't know. I really like those kind of anime mangas where it's a lot of thoughts, a lot of mind games, a lot of strategy. But I was let down later on. Never seen Rurouni Kenshin. Psyche K. As a gag show, I love Psyche K. I love Psyche K. I love everything about the show. Psyche himself, the growth of his character, not hating everybody and just being like, these people are kind of cool. I love it. Psyche, incredible. Samurai Champloo is, I'm pretty sure what this is. I've never seen it. I definitely want to. Just haven't really had the time. Shaman King, I'm watching Shaman King. I say watching, but like I kind of dropped it. But right now it's at a solid B. I'm pretty sure it's Shaman King. If it's not Shaman King, I'm gonna look stupid. But I'm like, I can put pretty heavy, stance that this is Shaman King. Incredible though. I really enjoy it. From what I've seen so far. This is slam dunk, I assume. That might be incorrect, but that has to go pretty low. Soul Eater is gonna be pretty much an A tier any manga. Yes, a lot of people don't like the fact that the manga is so much better than the anime. But I like Krona. I like Black Star. I like Death. I like I don't know this girl's name. What's Makima? No, that's definitely incorrect. I don't know her name. But yeah, she's cool too. Don't get me wrong. I like her whole thing. We're gonna move on. Spy Family. Spy Family. If you're not reading Spy Family, it's kind of a gag show, but it's also kind of it's kind of funny. It's definitely cool. I definitely enjoy it. The animation that it has and the support that it has is incredible. Yor, Lloyd, and Anya. Just I don't know, the perfect cast of characters. I like the dog too. I forget the dog's name, but I love the dog. Tokyo Revengers, I'm gonna put at B, mainly because it's one of those shows where the main character is just crying all the time. I can't get behind that. You're not gonna cry all the time. Like really, all the time? You're just gonna be crying? Like I know that Deku is like known for crying, but nobody talks about. I want to say his name is Sakamichi, but I might be mistaken. Nobody talks about how much he cries. Toriko, never seen. Trigun, also never seen. Whatever this next one is, I've never seen either. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, this is the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And I've never seen, like, I've tried to watch Zexal, but I don't know. But just the community that this show made was incredible. I still play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel from time to time. Although, damn, like, I want my turn. Like, let me have my turn. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, I'm gonna put it B. I don't love it that much. Now, that might be a hot take. I do collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards and Pokemon cards in general. But it's more I like the cards than I like the show. The show's cool. I love the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not the first season, but like Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself, just Yu-Gi-Oh! With Joey and Kaiba, Yugi, and everybody there. But moving on, now you have Brains. I think Brains with a V. I don't really know much about that. Also, Yu Yu Hakusho. If you didn't think this was gonna go in utter perfection, you are tripping. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is just incredible. Like it's good. It speaks for itself. If you have good taste, you're gonna like all of these shows up here. The only one that I can see people not liking is Haikyuu, and I can see it just on a biasism standpoint. Me personally, incredible show. It gets me hyped up. I love everybody in Nishinoya. I really like Tanaka, especially where he talks about being normal and like I don't know. It's just a hype moment for me. I watch it a lot when I want to get hyped up. However, incredible, immaculate taste. Like I said, nothing was really going to be on Boruto's level because Boruto's incredibly ass. You can argue with that on me. That you're one of those people that are like, you know what? Oh, I don't want to see you become a fan when it pops off. I'm not going to become a fan. I can promise you that. Anyways, immaculate taste. Like always, if you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. This is it. Like this is how it's supposed to be. Mind your business, okay?